God grants your request. Psalm chapter 20 and verse 4. May He grant your heart's desire and make all your plans succeed. The text is a psalm of David, and he declares that the Lord grants the desires of His people. God does so since He remembers the gifts offered by His people. God looks favorably on people's burnt offering. David knew that God was pleased with the sacrifices offered to him, and it invokes God's blessings. David had personally experienced it. As a king, when he compared himself with the others, he was far lesser in any capacity, since he does not have training in warfare or in administration. Nevertheless, he was able to do well because of the Lord's favor on him. God granted all his heart's desire. God is not just the God of David alone. He is a good God to us too. He grants all our desires if we hold on to Him dearly. What is this holding on to God? It is intentionally willing to please God and keep Him as our first cause of everything. David was so particular to honor God because at one point in time of his reign, he spoke to the Lord in deeper concern that he lived in a palace made of cedar, while the Lord's Ark of the Covenant was placed in the tent. He knew without the Ark of the Covenant he never had anything good in his life or in his kingdom. The Lord acknowledged his love and concern, and he promised that Solomon his son will build a temple for God, and God will bless his reign. Now the question is, how many of us have a heart like David to think of God's temple despite the luxurious living we have? Many Christians do not even think of God on Sunday morning but expect God to fulfill their desire. Will it be possible? You need to know the answer. God can help in crisis, but it is important we grow up to please God too, for God to grant our desires. God grants your requests. Amen.